Welcome to English 101. Now, before we begin our lesson, let's take a look at 4 sentences and see whether you can detect what they have in common. Let's begin. Sentence number 1. Dr. Umong is marking the paper. Sentence number 2. Yikam is having his dinner at the moment. Sentence number 3. They are hunting bears tomorrow. Sentence number 4. He is eating the fish right now. What do they have in common? Yes, it is the present continuous tense. And this is what we're going to learn today. Now, what is the present continuous tense and how do you use them? In this lesson, you're going to find out these 2 things about the present continuous tense. Now, how do we use the present continuous tense? The present continuous tense carries 2 functions in the English language for your level. Now, the first function that we're going to learn today is that the present continuous tense is used to describe an activity in progress or being in the middle of an activity. The second function of the present continuous tense is to express future actions. Let's take a look at the first function. Now, we use the present continuous tense to talk about being in the middle of an activity or talk about an action in progress. In other words, the action is still going on or we are currently doing the activity. The key word here is that the activity is still incomplete. It is still in the process of happening. Let's take a look at a few examples. Sentence number 1. They are waiting for the bus. Now, the sentence "they are waiting for the bus" denotes that they are still currently waiting for the bus. Until when? We do not know. Maybe 10 minutes from now, maybe 5 minutes, or even 10 years from now. We don't know. But what is for sure that they are still waiting for the bus is still incomplete. They are still standing there and they're still waiting for the bus. Sentence number 2. John is having a bath at the moment. Now, at the moment of speaking, John is taking a bath. So if you were to call him, he will be still showering, shampooing his head, or brushing his teeth. In other words, he is not done showering or bathing. Right? The action is still in progress. The second function. We use the present continuous tense to talk about the future action. What does it got to do with future? Is it present continuous tense or is it the future tense? Now, we use the present continuous tense to talk about the future only if we know the time and the place. That is, the action is confirmed happening. If we know it is planned or arranged and the time is either given or understood. In other words, we know that this event is a surefire. The event is a surefire. We can use the present continuous tense instead of the simple future tense. Let's take a look at the first sentence. Sentence number 1. The students are playing tennis tomorrow. So, come what may, rain or shine, earthquake, tsunami, the students will be playing tennis tomorrow no matter what. Alright, so if they're playing tennis no matter what tomorrow, we use the present continuous tense to describe it. So we ended up with a sentence, the students are playing tennis tomorrow. Sentence number 2. We spoke to the manager yesterday. We are having lunch today. So, the sentence, we spoke to the manager yesterday and we are having lunch with him today. So, if we don't speak to him yesterday, we won't be having lunch today. So, we have already arranged the time with the manager previously and we know that we're going to have lunch with him today. So, it's a future action that we know is going to happen, that we know we have planned it and it's arranged and the time is given and is understood. Thus, this is a surefire event. We use the present continuous tense. Now, let's recap. The present continuous tense carries 2 functions. Function number 1 is to talk about being in the middle of an activity or to talk about an action in progress. Function number 2. It is to talk about a future action. The time is either given or understood and the event is a surefire. Now, all of the sentences above utilizes the verb to be is or are plus an ing form to the verb. Put that in, you will get the structure of the present continuous tense. I hope you can follow my lesson so far. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact me through Facebook or send me a tweet on Twitter. Now, if you have followed my lesson so far, please attempt the exercises below. After you've completed them, just put them in an email and send it to sunnyboy31@hotmail.com. This is English 101 with me, Joseph Bang, and have a nice day.